Biohazard warning. Entering contaminated zone. Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
What's going on, agents? Your boy Sly here, and I'm back, guys. I'm finally effing back, man. Let me tell you that if a company ever honors a warranty, know that it will be coming and using the slowest and cheapest shipping method possible. So first off, thanks for hanging out and staying with me these past few weeks, and let's hope that this shit never happens again. Guys, it was killing me to see all this stuff go on and no real way to record anything. I mean, I guess I could have recorded something, but it would have been such crappy quality with no sound, and that's just not the kind of stuff I want my channel to have. So again, thanks for your patience. It has definitely been a rough summer. Although, we did just pass 10,000 subscribers a few days ago, and because of that, I'm holding a giveaway that's going on right now. I'll choose 3 winners by September 16th. Click right here to enter. All you need to do is watch the video, comment something awesome with hashtag SlyNation in there, and most of all, you need to be subscribed. This is open to all subscribers of Sly Nation, just my way of saying thanks. So for those out there who watch all my Division videos, not only are you awesome, but you might have remembered me saying I had 3 videos all about halfway complete before the Elgato shitted out on me. Well, they're pretty much all outdated and not really on topic anymore. They were about Sentry and shotguns, which is now everywhere, how to make challenge and heroic content easier, which I might still finish, and the last one was a gear set video, which I've already deleted because it was just bad. So I'll try to catch up by staying on point with what's going on right now instead of going back to try to fill the gaps. Alright guys, so let's get to the topic at hand, the Division. If you haven't heard what the fuss is all about, check out last week's State of the Game, which you can find right here, or click the link in the description below. They're delaying Survival, which would have been Update 1.4. However, they're now moving Survival a bit further out and making it Update 1.5, with Update 1.4 being an overhaul attempt. Now, I know this isn't exactly fresh news, but I have to start somewhere, right? Okay, so this video is really where I want y'all's opinion. I mean, delaying a game that is completely struggling in order to try and drastically overhaul gameplay. It seems like to me that this isn't just a few nerfs and buff, guys. This is an update where everything can be on the table. I mean, leveling, scaling, NPC strengths, weapon balances, skill balances, adding and removing talent, skills, missions, I mean, the works. If it's something that can be exchanged for the better, it sounds like that's exactly what they're shooting for. The question on everyone's mind is this too late to fix? Are they actually going to rebound from this? So before I answer that question, articles like these were popping up everywhere about a month or so ago, and while Underground helped those numbers, we're seeing that same drop again. With my new recording PC, I tried to play the Division on this beast, and I didn't see one other player in the DZ the entire time I was leveling. Not one. In all brackets, all levels. Even on Xbox, there's been a few times where I see an empty DZ for up to an hour. And I live in Raleigh, North Carolina, so I know the Ubisoft server I connect to is pretty populated. Well, with that said, there are some diehard players out there that don't mind the Division. They don't mind the way it is right now, and they continue to play it daily. Even though this isn't the Division I imagined or wanted, it is still a fantastic game. I mean, smooth mechanics, great gunplay for a third-person shooter, and some of the best cityscapes and graphics in any game, period. I was personally hoping for a Trinity-like MMO game where we had real tanks, real techs, and real healers. You know, despite the Tanktician's name, it's actually just a guy or girl taking advantage of a badly balanced game talent in order to dish or take a little more damage than the other players. But it's not really a tank. Tanks set the pace of a battle. You know, they grab enemies' attentions or aggro. If another player gets in trouble, the tank can jump in front of them to take the damage and get the enemy's attention, getting them to face away from the injured teammate or to lure them away completely, while a tech or healer keeps the tank topped up on health so that the lightly armored but heavy-hitting DPS members can dish out the pain. This is what I was hoping for in the Division, guys, a true team-based RPG. And while I don't think this rethinking of strategy coming in 1.4 will turn what we have now into that sort of style, I personally don't think it's too late to reinvent this game into something brilliant. There are a lot of players out there that stopped simply because they became bored. They didn't leave with a foul taste in their mouths and will come back if another hype train starts. And since The Division was the fastest selling game in Ubisoft's history, there will no doubt be a sequel to the game. And I'm willing to bet Ubisoft and Massive are throwing their chips into that. The next few updates or DLCs are going to be a quote-unquote beta, I think, in the sense that Update 1.4 is going to completely change loot, skills, mechanics, etc. The only way they're going to know if that truly works is by our feedback. I think that 1.4 along with the next few DLCs are basically going to end up being a test for the next major step in the Division, whether it's Division 2 or, a huge update. All the changes that prove to be great, will be carried along. The others that suck will end up dying out. Now, I myself have tons of ideas on how to make this game better, and I'll be posting some of that here soon. But it's good to see that Massive has finally admitted everything the hardcore fanbase already knew. This game has too many fundamental issues to keep going forward. Once you mess up on fundamentals, guys, everything you build on top of them will just make things worse. So it's good to see them acknowledge these mistakes and be willing to fix them so late into the game. Here's the problem though, guys. Time. Some of these issues are deeply rooted in their systems, and I don't know if a few months will be enough to fix all these things that are being put on the table. Enemy scaling is a massive undertaking. It affects every level of every player in every area of the game. Tinkering with one of that system could disrupt the entire thing. Then an even bigger challenge, and that is loot. While not completely flawed, the system was intended to run on scavenging until the guaranteed high-end thing came out. But I don't think it'll end up being as drastic of a change as it needs to be. Now with everyone already bored of 1.3, they need content now, and waiting that long, they're going to feel the time crunch. So that's what I think, guys. I'm pretty sure that this is a first step of many to change things dramatically so that the sequel for the Division will be rooted and tied with tried and true lessons. While it still probably won't be an MMO like I was hoping for, I'm in for the long haul regardless of what happens to the games or the DLC. Destiny had tons of issues, but most of them weren't fundamental problems. The small ones that were didn't get fixed until the Taken King, and while it's still not perfect, loot and balancing have never been so strong as it is right now. This is only due to player feedback and years of experience. The Division will have to tread the same rite of passage. So what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think it's too late to try and change major game systems? Or are you okay with what's going on right now? Perhaps you think only one issue needs to be changed. Let me know in the comments below because I'm curious to see what y'all think about it. I'm going to be throwing out some small videos here and there about my proposed changes on top of my normal videos. I also start planning to making a few bigger ones as well, so there is a lot on the way, guys. Alright, well, as always, thank you guys so much for sticking through the tough times, and thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. I never thought about what I would do if I actually became watched, so it is a fantastic surprise. I couldn't be happier with the way things are going and with the audience I have accumulated thus far. As always, if you want to stay up to date on everything, The Division, Destiny, and new uploads from Sly Nation, Twitter is the best place to do so, y'all. Follow @SlyNation, and don't forget, my giveaway is in the description box below. Definitely check that out. That is for you guys. Keep on rocking, ladies and gents. Couldn't do this without you, and keep those balls of eyes peeled for more videos coming out of Sly Nation here very soon. Glad to be back, y'all, but until then, this is your boy Sly. Done, gone, out.